Like this time of year, I get really upset because I either I get a lack of sleep, or I fall asleep during the basketball games because these games are so exciting.
It is
NBA playoffs here. The teams that are left, there's been, especially in the West, Miami fell asleep the first game against the Bulls, I think, and they've had one more competitive game against the Bulls. But now you saw last night was a blowout, and I think Miami's waking up. Or maybe the cobwebs or the layoff between the first and second series, they've stretched out here.
That's fair.
But Indiana, New York's a great series. I think it's going to go down the wire. And in the West, Memphis and OKC. Maybe if OKC still had Westbrook, maybe if they still had Harden, but they traded him. But I think Memphis is going to win that series.
I think they are too, yeah.
And the Spurs, well, I think they're going back to the finals, and look at this veteran team. And the next minute, I'm looking at this Golden State team with the master preacher motivator, Mark Jackson. Oh, I love hearing his huddles.
I think he's aware that he's being mic'd.
I do think that too. Yeah. But some of these things, man.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. And their team is very entertaining.
I've been bored again twice listening to him.
When Steph Curry is feeling it, he is as entertaining a basketball player as you're ever going to watch. And they are an interesting team because, for one thing, they lost David Lee, who was this post-presence guy. I guess he's going to play a little bit here and there, but he's basically gone. So now it's just like a guy like Harrison Barnes has emerged from nowhere and become a really useful player, and looks like he's going to be a player. The kid Draymond Green from Michigan State is another one, and they have I think they have as many guys as any team in the league that can get their own shot, and they kind of take their turns doing that. That's kind of their half-court offense, and of course Curry gets more turns than anybody else, deservedly so. But they are a tough out right now. But I really think. I really can increasingly like Memphis, not only to come out of the West, but as a tough matchup for Miami.
The tough match, I do too, because they're two bigs down low, and Mike Conley's playing great at point guard too.
That's right.
In the playoffs, you need a great point guard play. And I still, old-fashioned here, but you still need some big men that can play, and they have two that play very well together. I think that's tough because Miami doesn't have that big man play. And I'm trying to find a weakness with Miami. It's tough.
Well, in terms of matchups, they do have weaknesses, and Memphis just has guys who reflexively post up, which you just don't see that in the NBA anymore. Just posting up, they do that, and they're really good at it. I think that may not be what America and the TV networks are clamoring for, but I would really like to see a Memphis-Miami final.
Great coaching, Lionel Hollins.
He really does seem to. Now he's got very skilled players, but I mean the development of Conley. I think Hollins has to get some credit for that.
I think he should. It's been fun to watch these playoffs.
Absolutely.